Okay, I'm going to show you how we are going to make a paper hat. I have to do it on a smaller piece of paper because you guys are going to use newsprint. It's a really very large sheet of paper. It's so big I can't even fit it on my video camera, but it's a very large sheet and you're going to make a very large size hat, okay? So it's too big for me to film under my camera, so I'm just going to use a smaller piece of paper, but you're going to follow the same steps. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, you're going to fold it in half like a book, or what they call hamburger fold, and then you're going to crease. Okay, and you may need to help each other at your table because these sheets of paper are really big. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to fold it in half again and make a small book. And then it's going to make a line going down the middle, okay? So then we're going to take this corner and we're going to fold it so it touches, and then the side of it, this top side, actually touches the middle fold. And we're going to press down, okay? And we're going to repeat on the other side. So this side is going to touch that middle fold. So it looks like two triangles. I'm going to press down. Okay, paper's getting thicker, so you're going to have to press down really hard. Okay, then there's this long rectangle at the bottom, but you're going to fold that up over the two triangles. Press down. Okay, and you got to flip it over to the other side, and you're going to have to do the same thing. You're going to have to take this bottom part, line it up with the bottom of the other side, and press down. Okay, and then right now it could be a hat already, see? But what we're going to do is we're going to take one side, I'm going to fold it over on the inside, okay? And then you take the other side, fold it over, okay? And then you're going to get a piece of tape, some masking tape, and then you're going to use your scissors and tear some off, cut some off with your scissors, and then tape down, okay? Alright, and then the other side we're just going to tuck this side in, and it basically goes around the triangle, okay? And then this other part here goes over like this, and then we're going to put some tape on it, and you're going to use your scissors to cut the tape. I'm just using my fingers. Okay. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some textures on this, okay? So say if you touch, okay, so if I touch this ribbon here I have here, okay, there's two different kinds of texture, okay? So if I touch this ribbon, I feel like it's smooth and it's soft and it's silky, okay? And I'm touching this with my hands. This is real, okay? And then there's another type of texture where it looks like, it feels like this when you look at it, okay? But when you actually touch it, it doesn't feel that way. It only looks like it has that texture, okay? So to get the texture, and those are implied textures that we're going to do, we have these texture cards, and some of them look like this, that they're kind of handmade, and then there's others that are like blue, red, and yellow, okay? And now when you touch them, you're going to be able to feel the texture, the real texture on top, okay? We want this texture to show up on our hat. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take this, put it on the inside of my hat, my small hat, and you're going to have some different kinds of crayons, okay? Inside the basket, there's some crayons that don't have any paper on them. Yep, they're kind of naked looking right there. And then you have some other crayons that are round, and they have more than one color. Now this one right here that I have is square, but it's similar to the round crayons. The round crayons that I made that have different colors. I melted them together in my oven, okay? So to use the round circular crayons, you're going to hold it like a wheel, and then you're going to press down on your paper, and then you're just going to rub. And when you rub with that crayon, oh, look at that, you're going to get the texture on the hat. Now I can feel this feels bumpy and smooth, but then when I feel this, it looks like it has a bumpy texture on it, but it doesn't. It just feels very smooth like the paper, okay? Alright, now if I want to use the crayons that don't have any paper on them, that look naked, I hold it like a log on its side, and then I rub. And then I'm going to get that same texture on my hat. Okay, so you want to make sure that you do the front and the back, and you want to try different texture cards. I'm just doing the one card that I have, and I could move this card around so I get lots of different kinds of textures. Okay, so when you're finished, make sure you write your name on one side. Okay, so we know whose it is, okay? And then you guys are going to be allowed to take these home with you, and then you can actually wear your hats with their implied textures. Okay? All right, that's it. Bye now.